My name is Matt Baker. I'm a jiu-jitsu instructor. I've been teaching for about 20 years. I've been training for about 30. We currently have a program called True Jitsu that I created. It focuses on teaching jiu-jitsu to people, but more than that, it focuses on character and not just what people do on the mat, but what they do off the mat as a person and their communities. Between Two Worlds has 10 novels. They're all great stories, but novel 8 is exceptional. I'm a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu instructor, and I've had a chance to run into a lot of different walks of life. People have different struggles. As a Jiu-Jitsu instructor, I think novel 8 is amazing because it really makes some key points very relatable to people as far as values, character, the struggle. Those that are martial arts fans, there's actually, some really cool things that explain Jiu-Jitsu very well. So if you're looking for a story that is relatable to being a Jiu-Jitsu practitioner, if you're looking for a story that actually is educational, because there's some really, great explanations of what it's like to walk into a martial arts studio your first time, to go to a tournament, the way that you feel, and again, what I want to focus on, it's a great story. Not only does it talk about the physical side, but there's the virtues and the characters that, the way the world is right now, those are things that we're not getting enough of. And this gives a student in college or high school a very entertaining way to learn these qualities that are going to get them through the rest of life and have the best quality of life. So it's a win-win in every way that you could put it.
Pode fazer, pode fazer. Pode fazer. Nice. Faz ele movimentar. Faz ele movimentar. Chega mais perto. Chega mais perto um pouco. Segura mais.
To Be a Champion is a great story. I honestly think it could be a movie, and that's probably one of the reasons why it's great for college and high school curriculum, because a lot of times the material that you get in high school and in college isn't too exciting, and it's the complete opposite with To Be a Champion. There's educational information for martial arts, which I don't know if the author meant that to happen, but he actually makes it where you can learn certain martial arts by description. There's a great story there, though, of struggle, of acceptance. It's very, very engaging and very relatable. I think a lot of people go through challenges, and the novel 8 really makes those relatable and on point. So those that find it interesting to study based on something that could be a film story, this is probably the closest thing they can get to that. It's not boring, it's very, very engaging and relatable, and you get to learn about, a couple of cool martial arts with Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and Taekwondo, and that's always a win.
Yes. Pode puxar, pode puxar. Puxa a cabeça. Segura o pé, Daniel. Segura o joelho. Pode puxar. De novo. Volta pro omoplata. Calma. Vou pegar.
One of the great things about Between Two Worlds, they have this textbook to help with reading analysis, and one of the questions on there that they have for everyone is question 7, what's the central theme of the story? Which is excellent because, To Be a Champion is a great story. It's got, a multicultural setting. There's words in Korean, there's words in Portuguese, and and the values that are being expressed in that story. It's a great martial arts story. Like I said before, it could be a movie, but you know what you're seeing and the way that what you read about, and the way that the father is explaining what a real champion is to his son, and then the contrasting viewpoint, you know, from the Portuguese family and the Portuguese champion and what a real champion is. Where it's not just about winning tournaments, it's about having good character, you know, about the way you treat people. It's not always about being number one, but you know, having contentment, having fulfillment and consideration, humility, loyalty. All of that's covered.
Tem que subir mais pra cima, Daniel. Respira. Come up and take it down with a shot, Daniel. Do the wrestling now. Wrestling agora. Outro lado. Vamos raspar aquela. Roda, roda pra raspar. Aê, roda, roda. Roda, roda. Vamos pegar, vamos pegar, vamos pegar. Vamos pegar, Daniel, vamos pegar. Vamos pegar, Daniel. Vamos pegar, Daniel, vamos pegar! Vamos pegar, Daniel, vambora!
One of the coolest moments in the book is the final scene when John Kim and Hobson wanted to kindly go back to John Kim's father and just explain to him that he's going to be training jiu-jitsu. He developed a lot of jiu-jitsu skills that have really made him feel good about himself, that have brought his qualities up and just his character up. And John Kim's father, though, being very prideful, wasn't in approval, and he wanted to teach John Kim a lesson. So he set Paul to beat John Kim up. It didn't work that way. John Kim developed a lot of skills that helped him overcome his brother for the first time. But what's more important is the character that John Kim showed. So the book did a very good example of explaining that. And John Kim, you know, he managed to overcome his brother. He managed to be respectful to his father. But in the end, what he also did was he showed he had his own identity, and he had the ability to stand on his own. It was a great demonstration on how a champion should be.